Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to analyze Chainlink and its token Link. None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. The chart that you are seeing on the screen is Link versus Bitcoin in 2025. The line in red is Chainlink and its token Link, whereas the blue line denotes Bitcoin's year-to-date price action. Now, Bitcoin is slightly up from the yearly open. Again, the zero marks the yearly open. Bitcoin did go as low as about 20% down early April of 2025. Now it has came back and gone to that neutral territory, whereas Link is at around down by about 31% from the yearly open. So it has a lot of catching up to do. With respect to the current price action, Link is ranked number 12 by market cap, price at around $15, and by market cap it's slightly under 10 billion. About tokenomics, it does have a 1 billion max supply, out of which 650 million is in circulation, but there is a set inflation. That means the total supply of 1 billion might change in the future. In terms of the diluted valuation is at around 15 billion. That is, if all of the 1 billion supply were to be in circulation, that would be the fully diluted market cap. In terms of currently the machine learning based price forecast for Link per the model comes at price action between, in the next 6 months, in a non-euphoria bull case, in the next 6 months between $16 and about $28, signaling a new high with respect to USD compared to 15th of December of 2024. That means despite bullish 2023 and 2024, Link is in the process of, again, if this is a new or higher low from 2024 perspective, where the lows were at around $10, this time around at around $12, could set a slightly higher low per this model. The base case is the directionality is slightly favoring the bullish side. If there is a euphoria case in the market per this machine learning model, in the next 6 months the price of Link could be between $18 and $44. These models are trained using machine learning techniques such as seasonal ARIMA, LSTM, and XGBoost, using historical price action since November 2017, and also again use of statistical measures such as what is the 1 standard deviation bull case, 2 standard deviation bull case, 1 standard deviation bear case. The 1 standard deviation bear case for Link is roughly at around $10, between $10 and almost $14. If we look at the regression based valuation for Link at this point, is coming at around the fair value is at around $41. That means per this model, Link is in an accumulation phase. Not financial advice, none of the content is financial advice, but this is the polynomial regression based fair value, the pink line. Whenever the prices are lower than the fair value, and especially when they're lower than the green line, which is the 1 standard deviation residual applied to the fair value, those times in the market that the Link token is in deep valuation mode or valuation zone. And if you apply a 2 standard deviation residual, you are essentially looking at some of the best times to DCA. Again, this model does take into the consideration the bullish nature of the market in the post halving years, and the bearish nature in the midterm years as well. If we look at some of the key valuation for Link to hold in the future, they could be somewhere between $15.50, $26, and $44 to the upside. And in terms of support, the 3 standard deviation bottom for Link is at around $9. So if that were to happen, that would signal a great buy opportunity for this model. On the other hand, if Link does maintain that 1 standard deviation ceiling kicking in the euphoria phase of the market cycle, price of Link could be at around $74 at that point in time per this model. And that means about a 7x, about a 5x from the current $15 valuation. The DCA model, which takes into consideration the regression based fair value, and based on the fair value, the color codes are assigned to identify what is a low risk territory for accumulating Link. Per this model, whenever the risks are below 20% or essentially below 10%. Right now the risk is at around 1%, essentially some of the best time to DCA per the model. Again, historically speaking, this model did identify some of the macro lows to DCA into Link. On the other hand, wherever the risks are at around this band between 50%, 40% or 0.4 risk to 0.6 risk, that those times are usually where the rally is pointing to a crescendo or a blow off top or a correction at any point. So couple of examples where the rally got halted at 60% risk. Again, at one time the rally did go slightly higher at around 70-80% risk, like it did in 2021 and also in 2024. If the prices were to go to that between 0.4 and 0.6 risk per this model, the price for Link could be between $58 and about $78. So that's a way to forecast Link's price action in this bullish environment. In terms of the time weighted average price, though, this model did identify some one of the great accumulation territory for Link in the course of the bear market, where the price, whenever it especially for high quality assets such as Link, whenever the prices are sufficiently close to the time weighted average price or below the time weighted average price, the Link risk for accumulation is very low, and a pronounced accumulation zone is identified per this model. The time weighted average price for Link at this point is at around $10. We did make several videos related to Link when Link was in accumulation phase back in 2023. You can check it out on Crypto Weekly's YouTube channel. This is the channel for the current video. Again, you can see several videos made on Link throughout the course of bear market and the recovery years. Again, this is a smaller community in terms of subscribers, but definitely in detail and machine learning based, and all of the content available over here is available for free on cryptoweeklies.com. The link is on the bottom of your screen. This row is dedicated to Link, but we cover on this website top 100 cryptos, top for by market cap, their valuation on their USD pair, as well as on ETH and BTC pair for some of the cryptos, as well as some of the cryptos outside top 100, some of the newer cryptos, and proxies for Bitcoin. So that's the website, and not just crypto specific analysis, wider market indicators such as the peak value indicator, the risk of accumulation between Bitcoin and ETH identified this SMA risk. Then the ROI that we just saw at the beginning for some of the top cryptos. Also the bull market completion established by this peak value indicator over here. So and the overall sentiment score and the popular narratives, as well as the heat map of the performance. So these kind of indicators are also available on the website. So before we conclude, we'll look at some of the estimated bull run target for Link. The current risk at around $15 price is at around 16% or 0.16. Estimated bull run peak for Link is at around $86, representing a 5.77x reward, and that $86 target comes close to that point per the DCA model. That $86 Link could come close to that 0.65 risk if the risk were to go to that level and the price meeting at around $86. That would be the estimated bull run target for Link per our interpretation of the model. And with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.